Hey everyone, so as promised, I'm going to get on here and show you how to get the most of the Beautycounter 15% off sale and show you some of my favorites. But I wanted to start out by talking about why I joined this mission. So about 5 years ago, I went through my pantry and started eating healthier and dropped about 15 pounds. And about a year and a half later, I still just didn't feel good. And at the time, my mom also came down with estrogen-fed breast cancer, and her breast cancer doctor at KU at the time said, ladies, you need to eliminate endocrine disruptors in your skincare. And as a nurse, I knew what she was talking about. I said, yeah, you're right. Our skin is our biggest organ. And I'd already had 12 fibroadenomas removed from my breasts when I was 21. So she was really talking to both of us. And my grandma has died of breast cancer. So I went home and I did some more research. And also at the time, Cash was born and had lots of skin sensitivities. So I had to really dive into the ingredients in our skincare. And what I found was that there was no regulation on the beauty industry at all. So a lot of us think that the FDA regulates our skincare and our shampoo and all of our makeup and our beauty products, but they actually don't. There's really no laws on them at all. So as a nurse, I knew, like I said, that our skin was our biggest organ, and anything we put on our skin goes straight to our bloodstream within 30 seconds. And so I really started looking at my ingredients and how they were sourced. Cash at the time couldn't have citric acid or anything citric acid that was derived from corn. So I really had to call companies and make sure that the citric acid was derived from beets instead of corn. And I was just really particular. And I would always loved makeup and skincare. So I got to the point where I threw out everything in our house and I kind of switched to coconut oil for a while and used coconut oil for everything. But it just wasn't sustainable. It's a drying oil, and it just didn't do well for my skin long term. So I kind of experimented here and there with beauty products, switched over my blogs to clean beauty blogs, and picked up mascaras here and there that were recommended, but I just couldn't find anything that I really liked that performed as well as the stuff that I loved at Sephora until I found Beautycounter. And when I first heard of Beautycounter, I was thinking, oh no, this is not clean beauty. But I dived more into the company and researched their ingredients and their transparency, and everything across the board with the company lined up with what I was looking for. They were clean all across the board. And so I was like, I'm gonna try this. Why not? I got to the point where I just wasn't even wearing makeup. And that wasn't me. And I just didn't feel like Jessica because the makeup that I was using just wasn't performing well. So I started using the stuff and I was mind blown. To be honest, there's been nothing that I've tried in all of my dirty days or clean days that perform as well as Beautycounter and are actually clean. So I was like, this is just what I need to share the mission with people. And that's why I joined. So I just wanted to share that. And when I switched over my skincare, I dropped another 10 or 15 pounds, and I lost a lot of my belly flab. I lost my chronic dry eye problem. I was able to grow my hair past the point where it just stopped growing. And I really noticed the difference. I noticed the difference in the quality of the products, how long they lasted us, and I was just really blown away. So this is why I do this. And the reason I kind of want to explain why I was able to drop weight is because there is a lot of hidden ingredients in our products. They don't have to disclose what's in our products, so the ingredients list doesn't even have to list everything that's in our products. The few things that you would really want to look out for are parabens, phthalates, PEGs, so anything that says like PEG 80, PEG 60, or anything with PEG, and also fragrance. They are saying fragrance is now as bad as secondhand smoke, and I truly believe it. Fragrance can be a blanket statement in the ingredient list to mean like over 1,300 ingredients. There could be rat poop in there, formaldehyde, heavy metals, and tons of endocrine disruptors. And when I say endocrine disruptors, those ingredients soak right up into our skin and they act as like estrogen. So those are going to float around in your bloodstream and bind to receptors, and then your estrogen in your body is going to say, wait, what? Like, you don't need any more estrogen. You've got estrogen. And then that's where you just have a huge fluctuation in your hormones. And that's where we can get our belly flab, our chronic dry eyes, our weight gain that won't fall off, which is all estrogen symptoms of high estrogen, low estrogen, just estrogen that just goes up and down. And furthermore, that's where we'll run into problems like infertility and breast cancer. So this is a little bit of why I do it and why I think it's important. And so I hope that you take the time to really look into switching out your products to safer.